bottom of the Hey guys, welcome back. So got a video for y'all today on this palette right here. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. So we're gonna do like we normally do in these videos. We will talk about the pricing, we'll look at the packaging, we'll look at some swatches, I'll let you know what I think about the formula and just give you my overall thoughts and opinions on this palette. And then I'll also show you a tutorial on this super creative, super colorful look, which is definitely not what I normally do. I don't ever really get this colorful in looks, but just wanted to play with some color and really dive into this palette, so I will show you how I did this look. So yeah, let's get to the video. So the price of this palette will vary based on what kind of sales BH Cosmetics has going on at the time, but retail price it's $18. This is what the outside sleeve looks like. It is so pretty and just colorful and fun. I love it. And then this is what the actual palette looks like. It's a nice, like, sturdy feeling cardboard, so it is a cardboard packaging, but feels nice and sturdy and well made. Pretty colors along the side too. This is slightly, it's not fully raised, but it's, you know, got some texture to it or something, so nice packaging to it. It's got a pretty design on the inside as well and a functional mirror. As far as what you're getting in this palette, this is a super colorful palette. There are some neutrals in here, like you consider that a neutral, you could consider that a neutral, that one, this one, you know, a gray, if you consider a gray sort of a neutral color. This one even. So, I mean, there are neutral colors in here, so you could do neutral looks, but there are a ton of fun, colorful shades in here too. So really, I think this is overall best suited for the color lover, people who really like to play with color in their makeup, because I think that's really what they were going for here, is a super colorful, fun palette. And there is a nice variety of mattes and shimmers in here. Looks like this one's kind of a satiny color, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes, and then the rest are either a satin or a shimmery sort of a finish. So fun. Now for some swatches, starting on the top left side of the palette, this one is Trixie, Candy, Ultimate, Carnival, Escape. Second row of the palette, this is Hippie, this is Dippy, Wicked, this is Magical, Boho. Third row of the palette, this is Swag, Flash, Spirit, Solstice. This is a slightly more loosely packed shimmery shade, so I would definitely use that one with a mixing medium, just a little FYI on that one. This is Electric, one of my favorites in the palette. I also love these two. Those are so good. Such good bright shades. Bottom row of the palette, this is Trance. This is Palooza, Neon, Euphoria, and Hipster. So there are all the shades. I tell y'all, this little flower has probably been like the Where's Waldo of this video, because it's not staying in place. This is really why I don't put a lot of like cutesy things in my hair, like cutesy little bobby pins and things like that, because I'm not very good at it, first off, but also have super fine hair, so they just tend to like move around and fall. So that's what's been happening here. You're not cooperating, cute little bobby pins, so it's probably just been like taking a little walk around my hair during this video. But anyway, let's talk about the formula on these shadows. I'm super impressed with the formula. The mattes in this palette are so good. They're really buttery and super pigmented, like this one and this one and this one. Those are hard shadows to find in a good formula, and those are a great formula. This almost looks like a gel liner. It's so vibrant and pigmented, and that's with like no base or anything. That's just applying it with my finger. Like super duper impressive. And all the mattes are like that. They are super buttery, super pigmented, easy to blend, easy to work with. They keep their differentiation on your eyes. Crazy impressed with the mattes. The shimmery shades are great too. The metallic-y shades and shimmery shades are great too. They're really vibrant and pigmented. Again, they keep their differentiation. Very little fallout on most of these shadows. Really just that one Solstice, I would use a mixing medium. But really, I would probably use a mixing medium with these others too to just make them pop even more. This is without a mixing medium, and that's how much they are popping on my hand. So if you use some kind of a setting spray, it's just gonna make them pop even more. So yeah, very little fallout, super pigmented, super vibrant, very blendable, easy to work with. They wear well throughout the day, so just super impressed with the formula of these shadows. So my overall impression on this palette is that I love it. I think it's super vibrant and creative and fun. I think for the color lovers out there, I think you will love this palette. It's just something different and fun, and they did it really, really well. So I love this palette. That's my overall impression and review on it. So yeah, we are going to get into this super creative, super colorful look right now. Okay, so I've already applied some eyeshadow primer and set that. So now I'm gonna start with Electric and get some of that on just a crease brush. This one is from Glamour Dolls. Just tap off my brush. I'm just gonna apply this and build this up in my crease and transition area. I love that shadow. It's one of my favorites in the whole palette. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some of Hipster on a small crease brush. This one is from CVS. I'm gonna tap off my brush because this is very pigmented. I'm just gonna build this up slowly in my outer corner. And I'm really keeping this low on my lid, just right in that outer corner and inner part of my lid, because I really want to see that pink. I'm going to go back in with more of the pink, but just want to tell y'all that I'm keeping this low. It's really just for the dimension. And I'm just adding back some more of that pink because I really want to see that because I love that color. Okay, I never do this, but I am going to take a little bit of concealer and just apply it on the inner part of my lid because I want to put a different color here, and I do want it to be nice and vibrant. So I'm just using a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear concealer to put just a little bit of this. I'm not doing like a cut crease, but I really just want to take away some of that color so that I have a nice base. Now I'm going to get some of Neon on the same brush I just used, which is the Real Techniques detailer brush. So I just kind of wiped it off a little bit. So I'm getting some of that color on there. I'm going to spray it with some setting spray. And I'm just going to apply this to my lid. That area we just kind of cleaned off and prepared. Going back in with a little bit more of that brown just to kind of soften that line. Yeah, when I was looking at the different colors in this palette, kind of thinking about what sort of a look I wanted to do, I thought these colors would be so fun together. And then I realized that BH Cosmetics did a very similar look on their YouTube channel. So not copying them, I just wanted to play with these colors and totally didn't realize that they'd already done a look not exactly the same, but you know, they use this green and they use the pink. So I guess sometimes creative minds just think alike, even when you're not intending to. Now I want to play with some white eyeliner. So I'm going to use this Ofra Fix Line eyeliner gel in White Rabbit, and I'm just going to line my upper lashes, or not upper lashes, upper lash line with this liner, and I'm using a Sigma Eyeliner E05 brush. So this is looking a little goofy right now, but mascara will help. So I'm going to tightline with my Annabelle Smoothliner, waterproof and long-lasting in Metal Daze. I'm going to put this tightline my upper lash line, and then I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Superhero. I'm also going to clean up under my eyes, and I'll be back for my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up my brow bone with some Wet n Wild Brûlée and my Royal & Langnickel shader brush. So first color I'm going to bring in for my lower lash line is this blue, which is Trance. I'm going to get some of that on my brush, and I am going to spray my brush with some setting spray. I'm going to apply this to the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm also going to take my liner brush and get some of that blue on there And I'm going to spray my brush and just put a little bit of that under the white liner just to kind of like pull it together. And for the inner part of my lower lash line, I'm going to get some of Ultimate on that same brush. I don't know if I said before, but this is the BH Cosmetics 10 brush. Just kind of getting that on there, tap off my brush. Gonna spray it once again and just apply that to the inner half of my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna apply some of my CoverGirl Clump Crusher to my lower lashes. Then for a little brightness on the inner corners of my eyes, I'm gonna get some of this shade right here, Trixie, and apply that with a pencil brush. Then I want to add just a little bit of glitter to the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to use the Beauty Creations, what color is this? Gold Mine, and some of the BH Cosmetics Base Booster. And I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit of it because I don't want it to overpower the look, but I just want a little bit of shimmer there. And then really quickly, I'll run through what I did with the rest of my makeup. I used my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It in Light 01. And then for blush, I used my Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Sunswept. Just kind of a neutrally color because we got a lot going on with the makeup. So we needed some neutral colors somewhere. And then for my lips, I used my Laura Geller Pout Perfection Waterproof Lip Liner in Petal. Lined all my lips with that and then topped it with the ColourPop lip gloss. The name like rubbed off, but it's the lip gloss, the Ultra something gloss in Tight Fit. Alright guys, so that wraps up this video. So I hope that you really enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful for you. Please do a thumbs up if it was. Let me know down below what you think about this palette if you've tried it out. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!